Hello, so tribe, friends, and family. It's your girl 144 Priestess Messages. I'm here for another energy update for you today. We're going to be talking about Virgo season, what's going on, the prophecy, and what to expect. If you are new here or if you haven't yet, please feel free to subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell so you can know when the next reading or message does come out. Happy Virgo season to all of you Virgos and to all. I made a post on the community post earlier about a little bit of the prophecy when it comes to Virgo. So when it comes to like goddess Virgo, it is said, which Virgo is also Mother Gaia, she resonates with the Gaia energy, and which it's already happened too. When it comes to the Virgo story, it is said that goddess Virgo left Earth to go meet with the Father. So Virgo was the mother. She left Earth. So she left Earth to meet with the Father. And when she left Earth, paradise on Earth also left, which is also symbolizing the prophecy of the trials of tribulation, right? When God lifts his hand, right? And that's what's going on right now. We've been talking about it a little bit, and it's all coming together. All of these energies are coming together. And now is a time when there's going to be a lot of clarity. I kept hearing a few days ago, all day, like I went to Chili's, I went to like all these different stores and places, and the radio, I can see clearly now the rain has gone, because there is clarity that is coming in. All right. Virgo season is also about harvest. So 144, as I say that too, we have Uranus that just went into Taurus. The Uranus shakes things up. It's in retrograde in Taurus. You know, so if you felt like maybe the past few months or whatever it's been for you for your cycle has been a little bit of more of the dark night of the soul energy, or on the darker side, in which the dark is just the cosmic womb. When we talk about darkness, it's just the womb of the mother. When you're in the darkness or the void or the unknown, right? You are at a crossroads. You are birthing something new, but that's done through the dark. You know, there's a lot of light here in general. 222, so much light, and it just keeps flooding in. But clarity is coming in. You know, so for those of you who feel like you've just been waiting, it's just been the void and just all of those different energies, that clarity is coming in, that storm is passing, and all of these blessings are coming in. We do have joy, Mermaid of Joy. As I split that deck over there, we're going to be grabbing a quick few messages too. But 144,000, it is time, you know, hell, end of a cycle. It's the end of a cycle, okay? Virgo season is the 9-9 portal. 9-9 portal, you're closing out those karmic cycles. That's what the number 9-9 represents. 10-10 is a brand new cycle. Libra season, balance, justice scales. All right, so that balance is coming in and you're closing things out. So if you've just felt like, and it could be the past few months, it could also still be leading into this 9-9 portal. Again, whenever you come across this message, it's general and timeless. So whatever it is and whenever it is for you, end of a cycle for Virgo season. All right. Environments, people, things within yourself, your own habits, all those different things are closing out. The 8-8 portal has been alignment for your highest timeline, really the 5D, because that's what's going on, is the 5D is birthing itself, you know, and it's a choice. So you're being aligned to your highest timeline, that 5D timeline, really to show up here as your highest self, again, with the energy of Gaia, which Gaia has left Earth. She's not here. That's why there's so much war and chaos and famine and so much going on in the world. It's because Gaia's gone. Like I said in the first video, we are the only life force here, our hearts. And so you're here. If you're a human here, you are chosen. The chosen ones are those who choose to remember, because if you're reincarnated here during this time, you have chosen to co-create, and you do have a free will and choice as to what it is that you co-create. You know, but the end of a cycle is here for the 9-9 portal. You know, so if you have felt like life is kind of turning upside down and this and that, that's because you're being aligned to your highest timeline, especially with these solar flares, which is also the fire of the Holy Spirit. Anything that's false, you know, we always equate evil to just certain things, right? Or certain looks, or all those different things, you know, like even that word hell over here. There's so much programming when it comes to evil and stuff like that. Evil is what's false within and without of you. All right. So anything that has been shedded out of your life in the past few cycles, it's because you're coming into a brand new cycle. You're stepping into your 5D timeline. But first, just like the Tower card can only dismantle what is false structures within your own self. So there's been a lot of shadow work going on, especially for Leo season alone. You know, and I feel like everyone thought Leo season was like, oh, Leo, the bright sun shining, you know, and all that stuff. And while that's true, it's the sun is shining so bright that anything that's in your way of your light is coming up to be faced and to be released and integrated to allow for that light to come in. All right, that fire of the Holy Spirit. We've been going through purifications after purifications. DNA activations with all of these energies, with those CMEs, coronal mass ejections. But you're coming to the end of the cycle for Virgo season. So hang on tight. I'm going to be grabbing a few different messages today, as well as just whatever it is that's coming out too. But how are you guys doing? Please feel free to tell me in the comments how you're doing. We do have a Soul Tribe on Patreon. You can also follow Instagram as well. We have the Violet Flame. There you go. That's the Holy Spirit. The Violet Flame is burning away what doesn't resonate. We're going through these DNA activations. Let's see what cards came out. I love it. All right, we have Internal Explorer, Throat Chakra, Express Your Truth. There's been a lot of persecution, wounding that has been cleared from the collective in our throats, because it's time to express your truth. It's time to live in your truth, but also express your truth with no fear of persecution. All right, chosen ones, this is the lifetime that you are not hung, that you are not put upside down, that you are not burnt, that you are not this or that. There's no more of that, all right? Because look at that, new blueprints 707, as I say that, are here. And they're being activated. And no, they're not going to be persecuted. We are in the new age of Aquarius. Internal Explorer, you've had to really go within in the past few cycles. Get to know yourself. Face these parts of yourself that have had to come up. There's been a lot of past life clearing too, if you resonate with that. A lot of past life clearing, whether maybe you're conscious of it or not. And this internal exploring, a lot of fives, 555, which is change. And 55 over here is 10. So by the 10-10 cycle too, you may be stepping into your gifts, which you already are. You all have such beautiful gifts. We all have such beautiful gifts. And I've talked about the Arcturians when it comes to just having unique embodiments and personalities and blueprints. You know, we are all one, but we're all here to co-create heaven on earth, you know, and to embody your unique blueprint. All right, so you go within to discover these unique gifts, especially masculine energy right now. You are discovering your spiritual gifts. You're discovering your intuition. You're discovering maybe past life gifts. What it is that you've always been good at. What it is that you have to offer the world in service, which comes from the heart, you know. So for a lot of you, you'll be stepping into your gifts for Virgo season. Why? Our ancient future. It's also Lumeria. A lot of you resonate with Lumeria, Arcturian energy. All of that is being awakened and activated right now. Why? Because it's time to create Lumeria on Earth. The portal keeper. Right over here. You can also resonate with Bast. That's beautiful energy of Bast. But this is all Lumerian energy over here. And so for some of you who are watching, you can resonate with Lumeria. We're going through these DNA activations to activate these gifts, to activate this remembrance, because that's what it is. It's just remembrance. We're remembering who we've always been, the gifts we've always had, the mission we've always had, that for some takes lifetimes to remember. The yin and the yang also comes out over here. That balance that's coming in, a lot of the DNA here too. And portal keeper, the way that I see that too is being the key. You know, we are all, again, co-creators, and especially with that full moon in Aquarius, it's really activating not only, okay, so part of what's going on right now is you're being activated in your gifts and your truth to express yourself authentically so that you can attract your soul tribe, so you can attract those lovers, so you can attract those soulmates, those friends, everyone it is that you're meant to be with on your journey is coming into your life right now, staying in your life. And if you're experiencing anything where things are changing in your life, that's just because things are shifting. You know, our vibrations are rising and we're being led exactly where we need to be and go. So all of that's happening right now for the ending of that cycle, coming into the new one. We've had to end the cycle to come into this. Your unique truth, your unique authentic expression. We're going to grab this one last. I'm going to grab one of these cards too. There's been a lot going on in the dream space, so you can resonate. That card did not fall face up, so I won't take it. I'll tell you what it says though. Council of Light, helpers in the subtle realms. A lot of you may have noticed things going on in the dream space. There's been a few different things. There has been, I've seen reports of bad dreams as well. I feel like there's been a lot of energies that have been purging out of the collective in general, because I've seen this happen collectively. But in general, your dreams are going to be more vivid. Have you noticed that your dreams are more vivid? Have you noticed that you're kind of seeing glitches in the matrix, right? Even if it's just in your house or things out the corner of your eye. If you don't already see them and are starting to see them, 1111, it's because your gifts are activating. It's because you can see. We're gaining clarity as far as our direction. We're also gaining clarity as far as that third eye, those third eye activations. The ability to remember and to see. Unbound, release, yes. Past lives. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. You're releasing contracts and past lives that don't serve you. All right, and that's also part of the ending of that cycle is whatever doesn't serve you, we're being released and unbound from that, untethered from all of these things that don't serve us. And so for those of you who do remember past lives or work with it, or maybe even unconsciously, we're releasing parts of our past lives that don't resonate with our highest timeline, this lifetime. Some of you might be visiting past lives in your dream space as well. Respect your physical body, detox, rejuvenate, relax. Virgo is also about the body. Bottom of the deck is whole self health. Okay, so some of you are being led also, your diet may be changing. Being led to eat differently, maybe eating cleaner, maybe just shifting the way that you eat. I'm definitely, so even like in my journey, we're here to also experience pleasure and to have a beautiful life. So I'm not someone that will say that you have to have this particular diet and that's the only way you can ascend and all those different things. But it is true that it's very important to detox, just because with processed foods, with the lifetimes of everything it is that we've consumed, you know, depending on who you are, it creates a lot of blockages, physical blockages, energetic blockages when it comes to the body. So this month you also may be called to detox. There's a winter scene there, so the winter can mean something to you, but detox, rejuvenate, relax, hibernate. A lot of people are being called into hibernation, into hermit mode, just because your vibration is rising. So as your vibration rises, the mundane world, the matrix, is going to be less and less appealing. You're going to be less and less entertained by it, and able to stand it. That did come face up, so we're going to grab that. 7-7 Divine Masculine. Right? You could be seeing 7-7-7. Divine Masculine in general is rising. So there are a lot of Divine Masculines. Again, masculine's an energy, so it's a masculine within us. But if you resonate as the embodiment of like a physical Divine Masculine, you might be being led. Kundalini activation. There you go. Clearing karma. There's a Kundalini activation, alignment with infinite abundance, 10-10, enter your vortex. Again, we do have that portal card there too. And all of these portals are really here to serve us when it comes to this ascension, you know, bringing on the shadow work, bringing on to clear out whatever doesn't resonate, for our highest timeline. Remain in your light. I have practiced patience as well, you know. So again, if you're in the void or whatever's going on in your life right now, practice patience. You are exactly where you need to be. Like right here, right now, you're exactly where you need to be. Kundalini activation, which is a Kundalini activation again in the whole collective, maybe especially regarding the Divine Masculine energy. And I'm thinking of like the Kundalini snake that rises. Yes. Processing karmic debris. That's the 9-9 cycle. You're closing karmic debts. You're closing karma, clearing it, processing karmic debris. And it says you can do it over here. Remember your identity. Remember who you are. You can do it. I am going to upload a video that's just divine masculine energy. Again, it's just the energy, so you could be a feminine that resonates with that energy within. Maybe there's a masculine without that you resonate, or you might be a divine masculine and resonate with that energy. So I am uploading that as well to YouTube. And that was a little bit in there too of divine masculine energy is processing karmic debris. All right, there's a huge clearing of karmic energy. Especially like regarding like divine masculines, you might be awakening maybe to feminines that you thought were your feminine but are not actually your feminine without. So just take that as it resonates too. I'm going to grab one more card. There's a lot of twin flame activations, and I will have to do a separate video for twin flame by itself. This is actually the twin flame deck. Honor your agreement, mission and motion. Okay, twin flame activations going on. I don't like the term twin flame. I prefer sacred union because that's all it is. It's union within. There's no one without of you. That's half of your soul, and there's no one else like that. That's just so rooted in fear, you know. So I'll have to do a video on that alone too, of like what is a twin flame, because it's happening. There's a lot of divine masculines also waking up to that twin flame energy. We're gonna grab the last card here. Beautiful, the chosen one. Okay, you are the chosen one. Everyone is chosen when you choose to remember soulmate clearing core wounds. Okay, so that's happening too. Fast track to ascension. All this 9-9 portal energy that you're closing out past lives, maybe with people, maybe these contracts that just don't serve your highest purpose and mission. You're closing all of that out, processing karmic debris and debt, going through these DNA activations, which can be so heavy on the body. So just like relax, take care of your body, slow down. I myself have had to slow down as well. And that's actually a divine masculine wound. So it's a masculine wound where we're not able to just be in the feminine energy and just slow down. You know, when I channel, I do talk a little bit faster sometimes. And I don't always do the cards when I do the energy updates. In my last video, I didn't. But when I do channel, sometimes I can talk a little bit fast. But in general, it's important to slow down. And that's exactly what this energy has really done for us, for the collective, so that we can sit with ourselves, so that we can untether ourselves, so that we could be okay in the unknown, so that we could be in a full state of surrender to really clear what needs to be cleared, really end those cycles and allow in for the new, allow in for higher and what is for us. So we're ending off with the chosen one, fast track to ascension. You are chosen. You are the chosen one, especially for those that maybe are questioning it. If you're watching this, you're the chosen one. If you're a human reincarnating at this time, you are the chosen one. Shekinah light. I have chills as I say that. And Mother Gaia, okay? Mother Gaia, be mindful of the planet. Be mindful of the planet. Sacred living, and that's Lumeria. That is Lumeria. That is heaven on earth, is remembering sacred living, remembering honoring the earth, honoring the mother, honoring the feminine within and without us all, honoring God in everything that we do, leading with our heart space. You know, we live in a world where the hearts are hardened and cold, and we've been so programmed to forget to lead with the heart and to live from the heart space. And so we're all being reminded of that. You know, we have the Shekinah, sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. And that's also the Kundalini energy that I'm getting of dancing to the sacred rhythm of life. Shekinah, Holy Spirit, sacred self, your higher self, the chosen one. That's you, 909. You're clearing out what's in the way of that remembrance. You're clearing out what's in the way of your highest timeline, your 5D timeline. Because the truth is that you are abundant. The truth is that you are love. The truth is that you are heaven on earth. And you're clearing anything that doesn't resonate with that. All right, and that's the 9-9 portal. Chariot of Ascension. There's so much ascension energy here. There's been so much shadow work, you know, but the clarity is coming. The clarity is coming. If it's not here already for you, that clarity is coming in whatever form, shape, or way that it does. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Portal of light. She glides on wings through time and space. The light is in power. And there's no going back. The new age of Aquarius, truth. And we have so much about portals over here. We need to talk about the 9-9 portal for Virgo season. Understand that it's all just light. And if you feel like there are things ending in your life, if you feel like there's shifts and changes that maybe even they're uncomfortable, you're making room for light. You're making room for that light. And really the light is just penetrating those core wounds. It's penetrating the shadows. It's penetrating anything in your life. It's shining right on it that doesn't resonate so that it can move and that you can make room for that light. And what comes to mind is that quote, I don't know who it's by, but there's a quote that says, like it's by God, right? It says, if I didn't move you, then you would not have moved. If I did not move you, then you would not have moved, you know? And so that's also happening at this time. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Can I have one more closing message? It did not fall face up. Can I have one more closing message? For the soul tribe, for the friends, for the family. Abundance, okay? Mother of life, a lot of mother energy this Virgo season. You may be healing mother wounds, and if you are, it's because it's that mother energy that's coming in. Stellar blessings of the celestial goddess of abundance. All right, harvest. Look at this harvest. All right, and I channeled last month. When it comes to your tears, 144, as I say that too, any shadow work that you've done, you're just making room. The water, the flooding of the Nile for regeneration, for growth, for abundance, all of that's happening. Virgo season, you claim those blessings. That Uranus and Taurus is really helping out with that too. We are pre-shadow Mercury retrograde and Mars in Gemini. You know, so avoid that chaotic communication, and in general, just avoid any chaos. Avoid what doesn't resonate with you. That's probably why some people are being called into hermit or called away from environments, people, and places that they just don't resonate with anymore, because there's no time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that, you know? It's a beautiful time, and we just need to honor this beauty, all this light that is coming in. Remember to ground in the heart space, as the root is just chaos. And Gaia, again, if you're rooting into the earth, Gaia's not here. Your heart space is the life force. Ground into the heart. If any of you need any support of any kind on your journey, I encourage you to seek any support it is that resonates with you. If you resonate with me, my website is down below, and my email, letsgohome.energy. But I'm sending you all so much love, so much light, and so much abundance towards your day.